what's up guys, this is Ed from Elite Savage, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the very first game on our band tournament. I am super freaking excited about this tournament. I've been playing a lot of my band decks, and it just makes me super happy. I am playing PK Orcust, True Draco at full power, and Meta full soup. I finished round one, and this is the round one between TrickStar and my PK Orcust deck. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get into game one. I have my microphone on one ear, and then I have these headphones to be able to listen to the audio on the computer to watch the game. But we started off game one. Charlie and I are both playing. Charlie's over on your right side. He's playing Trickstars. Charlie isn't very experienced with Trickstars, so I do want to point that out. Basically, he's piloting it, but I built it, and I kind of just put it together for him. Right now, we're kind of showing our hand. You know, sorry about that. We didn't have anybody behind the camera, so we didn't know if you can see our hand or not. But I start off. I'm going first. I'm gonna normal summon the Neospatian, that guy's effect, to be able to special summon one Neospatian from deck. So let's go ahead. He's gonna imperm, and I kind of get sat faced, but I'm cool because, you know, this is literally almost, this whole deck is almost a one card combo. I'm literally looking at myself doing the combo, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. I set the trap, I special the trap, I link away Cerberus, and then from Cerberus to Mermaid. This is where I normally would be like, this is where you want to imperm. So we kind of talked about it, and we're like, yo, this is for future reference, something that you want to do. You want to imperm at this point. I have a lot of earrings, and they were really hurting my ear. But let's go ahead and continue. So I activate Mermaid's effect. From Mermaid's effect, I special summon Nightmare. I think I do play Ibly too, and it's kind of interesting because you go into Ibly, but it's not going to get you into the Orcust combos. So at that point, it's just like, whatever, right? So you have to go into Nightmare. You're going to make your Galatea. And then right after Galatea, you got to be really strategic on how you're going to do everything, because you do have Horror now. You have Harp Horror in the deck. So with Harp Horror, it gets a lot more interesting. You have a lot more combos. You have Rusty Bardiche in the deck, and you guys are going to see him in a second. So you're going to banish your Nightmare to send to the graveyard Harp Horror, and then Harp Horror's effect to banish to be able to special another one. I think at this point, I should be able to send a Skeleton in case I don't have Skeleton in the graveyard. Let's see what I send. Ooh, not an Orcust monster, baby girl. Can't do that. Okay, another Nightmare. So I'm guessing that I probably already have the ability to be able to, have Skeleton in the graveyard. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and activate Galatea's effect to return Nightmare to be able to set Orcust Spell or Trap. Right now, Charlie's actually shuffling his deck a little rough. You know, he's kind of upset. It's completely understandable. Charlie actually was a great sport about it. He isn't really a big fan of Trickstars, but he kind of knows the basics of it in order to be able to play the deck. And I'm really thankful. Thank you for helping me out. We actually still need 2 more decks right now to be able to complete the 16, to be able to complete this tournament of the 16 decks, you know? So super exciting. It's awesome. We're actually currently thinking about what the other two decks are going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and set Babel. Activate Babel, of course. And let's see what's going on next. We're going to link away for Rusty Bardiche. Rusty Bardiche is such a good monster. Like, I missed it so much. Honestly, looking at Bardiche right now, for the people that don't know, because in case you weren't around at this point, Rusty Bardiche effect is that you send a Phantom Knight monster from your deck to your graveyard, and then you set Phantom Knight Spell or Trap from your deck to the field. So you normally, in a situation like this, you want to be able to have Cloak sent to the graveyard, and then from Cloak you want to banish Cloak, and you want to add Boots, and then Boots to special summon Boots. I know the combo by heart. I was actually kind of struggling at this point because I had built the deck. I had been playing it for like maybe 2-3 days, but muscle memory helped me out a lot. It was amazing. I love this deck. So now we're continuing with the combo. We bring out another Galatea with Banishing Skeleton. By Banishing Skeleton, then you're gonna go ahead and overlay into Girsu. Girsu's effect to attach skeleton back into Girsu, and then you're just gonna go ahead and don't end your turn. Don't forget about boots. I'm over here looking at myself like, bro, you know the combo, and I do know the combo. I love this deck. What am I doing? Am I just thinking really hard about what I'm gonna do? Oh, okay, great. They're asking me questions. People are reading my cards just to make sure. People haven't played this deck in quite a while. So at this point, you're gonna go ahead and add the boots by banishing Cloak. You special the boots from your hand because you control another Phantom Knight monster. You link those two away, and then in that situation, you're gonna go ahead and special Galatea, and then you're gonna have Galatea set, and then you're gonna go ahead and banish boots from graveyard. Set another Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck to your field, which is gonna be another Fog Blade. Yes, sir, another Fog Blade. So at this point, I'm sitting on 2 Fog Blades. I have Rusty Bardiche on the field. Rusty, if I special an XYZ monster to his own he points to, he can destroy a card on the field. And if I special summon Girsu, which I am going to special summon Girsu, Girsu is going to let me send a card from the field to the graveyard and or attach a banished, I think it's Orcust monster to it. At that point, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to try my best to not let him do anything on his turn, and I'm just going to go ahead and attack for game. So at the point of this, Charlie scooped. Let's go ahead and continue to game 2. All right, guys. So we've came into game 2 already. Charlie will be going first. He chose to go first, and in his opening hand, the first thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna normal summon your Candina to search for. I think at this point he searches the field spell. So his strategy was that he wanted to reincarnation because I know he has a Droll in hand. So he activates Light Stage thinking that he's able to add reincarnation. I quickly correct him. I'm telling him that he can't activate Light Stage and add reincarnation from that. So I'm pointing at the card at this moment and I'm like, yo, you can't do that, buddy. It can only be monsters. Completely understands, comprehends. He's going to go ahead and add Licorice at this point. And Licorice will help him bounce Candina. So Licorice effect, target Candina, bounce back to hand. And yes, sir, that's exactly what he's going to do. So I'm thinking here at this point, I have Ib in hand. Or what was her name? Bibli, whatever her name was. I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and normal summon her. And continue from there, right? But I quickly changed my strategy, and I'm like, look, man, I'm thinking he might have reincarnation in hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon my Candina, search for my Light Stage, and in my deck I play Lilybell instead of playing Corobane. So a lot of people play Corobane. One of the reasons that I think that playing Corobane is not good is because you can start off your hand with a lot of other combo starters, such as like engage, right? So he tries to draw and I Call by the Grave. So I've already taken 400 from Light Stage, and I've taken 400 from Call by the Grave. So like as I was saying, I think Lilybell is just a better card because that card, as soon as it's added to your hand, it's a free special summon, right? But if you have Engage being one of the cards that you start off your combo with, you would go Engage, you would add your Hornet, your token creator, you will go token creator, you go Kagari, add token creator, Hornet Drone, and then special summon another token, right? But at this point, you could just normal summon Candina, add Light Stage, add Lilybell, and special summon. You wouldn't be able to add Corobane and special summon Corobane. So at that point, I think that you would prefer having 4 cards instead of having 3 cards. And I used to actually play this specific combo back in the day, compared to like other people, right? So I did attack Charlie, and he's taken 1,000 attack from Lilybell because her 800, and then another 200 from Light Stage. So I've been burned for 800, and he's been burned for or attacked for 1,000. So now I'm sitting at 72 to 7,000. I'm gonna go ahead and special summon Phoenix, and he's gonna go ahead and chain the effect of Torrential Tribute to blow up my monster, right? So at this point, the only good thing is that I discarded Hyper Harp Horror for the effect of Phoenix. So now I have the ability to activate effect, banish, special Nightmare from deck, and continue on with my combo. At this point, I'm really thinking that I could have gone full out, I could have gone full combo, and then attacked. But one of the reasons why is that I knew that he was playing really good cards for his back row, such as Torrential Tribute. So I didn't want to go with a full out combo and then just get stopped with a Torrential Tribute. You know, if I would have gone like Rusty Bardiche or anything like that after, and Rusty Bardiche, and then after that gotten hit with a Torrential Tribute, it would have been a complete leg for me. I knew he had stuff like that to be able to stop me, so I said, you know what, I don't want to go full combo. I'm just going to go ahead and attack 1,000, call it a day. Charlie, at this point, he's going to go ahead and special summon Eater of Millions. He's going to go ahead and banish 5. He tells me that he's going to go ahead and attack and my Nightmare and banish it, so it's cool. I'm letting him know, hey, don't forget that you still got to banish. So now, at this point, he's banishing a minimum of 5 monsters. So he's all like, all right, cool. So he banishes 5, and now my monster's banished face down. So at this point, he's sitting at 600. So now for my next turn, I got to be very careful and make sure that I don't attack to it, because if I do, my monster will be banished, right? This deck is amazing. I actually really do miss this deck a lot. One of the things that I was telling my friends from the team is that I'm actually considering about just keeping some of our band decks just so we can continue playing for fun. Some of us do miss old metas. Currently, I do believe that the meta that we're in is not the best, but it's also not bad. So I'm really thinking, hey, you know what? I might just keep band decks going with the teammates and have a little bit more fun, right? Because Emancipator, Eldritch, stuff like that can get boring. Super excited about Numerons coming out, but you know, that's a completely different story, right? So now my turn, I'm gonna go ahead and draw for turn. I do have full combo, I know that for a fact, so I'm gonna go ahead and Rhoda. This will let me add my Neo Space. So Space Neos will add to my hand. Ooh, okay. So he's activated Trap Tricks. He's activated Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks would help him banish a Reincarnation, and then he's going to go ahead and set a Reincarnation, which he can activate this turn. So I have to be really smart and strategic about this. So I'm letting him know, hey, you know what, your Reincarnation is banished, right? So I have to be very strategic about this. Now, my next move is that I do have to normal summon, so I'm going to go ahead and normal summon as soon as possible. And now he's going to chain. So whenever I normal summon, the cards that I have in my hand will get banished. It was just a Drow and an Lib, Bubbly, whatever her name is, right? So she's getting banished. At this point, I've drawn 2 more cards. I still don't have Dolphin in my hand, so that's a good thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and let the effect will continue. The effect will go through. It will special summon Dolphin to the field and defense position. Charlie's telling me, he's showing me his hand, so then I know what he has in his hand, because he already knows that I'm activating Dolphin's effect. So Dolphin to discard a card, and I get burned for 500. So burned for 500 right there. After this, I'm gonna go ahead and start linking away, because I do gotta make my combo as soon as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and make Cerberus. So where's my Cerberus? Come on, man, show me Cerberus. Yes, sir, Nightmare Cerberus. So by making this guy, he thinks I'm going to activate the effect. So we double check. We're like, hey, I can't activate the effect because it is a special summon monster, but I'm not going to do it because I only have 1 more card in hand. And we know that I have to discard that card through Mermaid, right? Because if I just waste that card, combo's dead. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Nightmare's effect, discard my 1 card, special summon Nightmare from the deck. This is full combo now. I'm going to go ahead and link them away. We're going to go ahead and make my Galatea. So with Galatea on the field, I'm going to go ahead and activate Galatea's effect to return Harp Horror to be able to set more than likely my field spell. So am I doing? Yes, I'm doing my field spell. So I'm going to be able to set my field spell and activate it at the same time. So I'm activating it now. And at this point, I have a Nightmare in the graveyard, which will help me with my combo. So Nightmare, banish, and I'm going to go ahead and send Harp Horror. Harp Horror is going to banish. So then like that, I can special summon Skeleton. Yeah, I would have been laughing my ass off if I would have specialed something else and then I called Skeleton, right? Rusty Bardiche's special summon. at this point, we're figuring it out. You know, I have full combo. This is my game. So banish, skeleton, special summon, effect to be able to attach, and then effect to destroy. It's a clear board. He's called it. Charlie has scooped, and that's game. I do want to give a big shout out to Charlie. Thank you for being a great sportsman. Thank you for being such a good friend, because without you, this match wouldn't have been possible. I just really wanted to be able to have an opponent, and we really needed some more decks. The idea was that we needed at least 16 decks. At this point, it looks like we might only have 14, but that's still more than enough. That's more than fair. So thank you, Charlie, for helping us out with this tournament. You're a great teammate. You're a great friend. And even though he didn't really know how to pilot Trickstars, he knew enough just to be able to play in the tournament, and enough to help us continue this tournament and get it started, right? He was able to take the first spot in the tournament. He was able to play me first, but it was a good decision. It was a great move. Currently, we're still looking forward to having more tournaments, more matches coming for you guys. So besides the tournament that we are having, we will have more tournaments coming soon. So make sure you guys stick around for that. But you guys will see Charlie more, and you guys will see Charlie play a lot more with his future decks, right? Can't give you guys any hints on what he is playing, but he is going to be playing spicy decks that were super meta at a certain point, and decks that were just completely taking over metas. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you, Charlie. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This was Ed from Elites of Each. Have a wonderful night, guys. Take care, and don't forget, share with your buddies.